Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. As y'all can see, y'all already know it's nighttime. Yeah, I know somebody finna get flamed, roasted, or something. So listen, guy comes in my comments earlier, tells me you should take the video down. See, I'm finna show you something. I'm gonna extend this video, and I'm gonna say for the record that a lot of the issues we seeing with these women, it's because of some of y'all dudes, man. Some of y'all dudes is just terrible, man. And so I'm gonna tell you like this: Ebony K. Williams is attractive. She's attractive, but the question is always, you always have to ask the question: how did she get to this point where she don't want to deal with guys that don't make a certain amount? Like sometimes financial problems come. Like women, you know, you got to work through it along with the man, and you shouldn't be your respect and your love level for him should be based on what he makes. But to be fair, you do have to ask the question, like, how did she get to this theory? Because obviously she's all over the place, which tells me that it's got to be somebody that she used to know that gave her some of her views. And then she came earlier, and I heard another video where she's talking about she froze her eggs, which tells me that she does want to have more children. And when you're 40, it's risky, but you can. You got to go in that doctor aggressive, letting them know how it's going to be. You can't be in there nice to them. You got to practically be an a-hole. When you older, be like, look, I'm not getting no C-section. I'm not finna inject myself with all that stuff you talking about. I'm gonna have it the natural way of my ancestors. I'm gonna squat down and have this kid. You know, a woman doesn't even need prenatal, man. She just needs to go on and figure out, okay, I'm gonna eat this. Y'all know I don't like naming stuff because, you know, them peoples might say, okay, well, we need to tank this supply. You just need to figure out what to eat to strengthen this, what to eat to strengthen that, what to eat to strengthen this, what to eat to strengthen that, and you should be fine. You don't need to take all that stuff, man. And first 3 years of your kid's life, no, nothing. I'm just saying, I'm not going to get into that aspect. No, nothing. We just going to say. So, you got to ask, like, how did she get to this point? Was it a pookie somewhere lurking around? I call him hood booger. And if you hear that, you know I'm the one that brought that to this YouTube space. A hood booger is somebody who doesn't want to do right. They want to follow the wrong, steal, kill, destroy, mess with other dudes, girls, rob, burglarize, sell drugs, get food stamps and not try to get off of them. Hood boogers. The big, stinky, brown hood boogers too. And I'm not against us, but at the same time, a lot of what we see and what we hear about, it can be avoided. It can be avoided. So he comes on there and said that black people is the embellishment of righteousness. Are you serious? Now, to be fair, again, some of us do try. Some of us do live somewhat righteously. That's not 100% false. But a whole lot of us, especially the youngsters, is not doing right, man. You can feel that spirit when they come around. Listen, man, let me help you out spiritually. And I want y'all to show this to y'all nephews, nieces, whoever. Teenagers, whoever. I work with teenagers. Not right now. Took a break. There's a lot of garbage going on. Let me just tell you, you think that God is on your side because you're a teenager? It's a lot of teenagers in hell right now. A whole lot of them. So, yeah, I don't care if you did get baptized when you were 6. By their fruits, you will know them. So if you got baptized when you were 6 and you became a thief, a bum, a gangbanger, all this stuff at 17, guess what? Guess what? You guessed it. Let me tell you something. The Most High has mercy, but he also has wrath. You're not finna live for the devil and then mess around and the devil requires death. And you die out here and you just go up there like nothing happened. When it's believers in the earth that every time you look up, the devil is begging, accusing them of this, accusing them of that, trying to get the Most High to allow suffering in their life. Then for you, somebody who out there with Satan, to just make it in, that ain't how it works. That's not how it works, man. These preachers is borderline rainbow, a lot of them. They soft. They only care about money. Some of them don't believe in God themselves. So how they gonna teach you this stuff? Listen, man. Let me tell you. You die in a shootout. You just stole yesterday. You ain't repented of no sin. Guess what? You going to hell. You are. And YouTube would do you some justice by not shadow banning this. They got fat guys with big stomachs and dress shoes on, going to microwaves, getting 1 million views. But then I make a video trying to help people and it's shadow banned. I'm keeping score. I'm keeping score. See, a real elite person will want these cities to be clean, will want these cities to be good, not crime-ridden. You know why? Because they embellish. They welcome the competition. They welcome it. They don't shy away from the competition. That's like insecure to try to take people out so you don't have to worry about them. So we know if they elite, we know that's not their mindset if they really elite. So he tried to say that black people was the embellishment of righteousness. Let me tell you something. We the least married and the most divorced. And let me show you a couple reasons why. One, women do not want to submit. They want to lead men, which is borderline, alphabet stuff. I ain't gonna submit to no man. I'm not trying to hear that. Then you shouldn't have one. Who you gonna help? As a woman, you got tits. You got a slit in the front, an opening to get jabbed in for the seed to be implanted in you to incubate it. You taking stick, but you want to lead? Well, I need a man who make $350. And don't come on here talking about men supposed to respect women too. That's not a talking point. Y'all already know a man, you're right. But here's what I say. A man ain't supposed to respect no woman who don't respect him. He's supposed to divorce her and be by himself until he can find a woman. I would say monogamy is not even, they didn't even do monogamy. They ain't even practice monogamy in the cultures that the Bible come from. Who keeping score? Do you? I ain't keeping score necessarily on that. But when these women start coming up with all these excuses not to have sex with you, and they argue with you more than they have sex with you, they argue with you more than they cook for you, You tell them, you're not here for this. I can get anybody to fight with me. What I look like helping a person who fights with me more than anything. And somebody was like, oh, it seemed like what you saying is love letters to your wife. Hey, man, I done heard it all on this YouTube, man. That's one of the things I like about YouTube, man. I like hearing alternative viewpoints, even if they sound weird. There's no one that's getting a love letter from me today. Man, you know what kind of woman you gotta be to make me want to write you a love letter? I ain't gonna be able to keep my hands off of her. A woman that's that good to make me, no matrix of me, want to write her a love letter. She can get anything out of me. A woman is that good. I know what they're supposed to be. She's that good. For a love letter? Oh yeah, you ain't got to worry about nothing. I'll work all night for you. Right now, it don't look like that person exists. But who's keeping score? You never know. Hey, I ain't one of the ones. I know good when I see it. And good is not something that you see in one day, or 10 days, or even 100 days. So y'all know when we young, we be like getting down on one knee. And watch this. When I got married, right, it was brought to my attention that my father-in-law said, man, he didn't do it right. He's supposed to come to me. Y'all do know that when you get married, right, the father-in-law is supposed to pay for everything. That ain't happen. Hey, listen, that ain't happen. Nothing against him. That ain't how it went. See, they want you to come to them for her hand, but they don't want to put their hand in their pocket and pull out some money. The bride's father is supposed to take care of the wedding. If my daughter gets married, I'm paying for it. Either one of them. That's how it's always been. But ninjas done changed everything. Last I checked, I think I paid for most of that stuff. Not all, but most. But who's keeping score, man? I ain't keeping score on that. But it's in my memory, so you know how Isaiah Thomas be talking about stuff when he used to play? Hey, if it ever came up, this is all in my memory. The bride's father is supposed to pay for the wedding. But who's keeping score? So listen. We, as blacks, we need to do more than just troll on YouTube, social media. I mean, think about it. Do you feel like your ultimate goal is to attack other blacks, come against other blacks? Because I be watching a lot of y'all. Y'all ain't got no smoke for white people. Y'all got all y'all smoke for people like you. They called you a ninja. They called him a ninja. You got smoke for the other ninja. You ain't got smoke for the people who trying to make it hard for you on the sneak tip. And for who think they better than you. You ain't got no smoke for them. You just want to come on my video and if you get a chance, any of y'all that watch this, just watch that video if you haven't already, that he told me I should take down. That I said that a lot of us be respecting criminals and thugs more than, like, for instance, and Charisma 808, shout out to him. He brought up an interesting point. How a dude drive Uber, he gets no respect. He could be a very respectable guy. And quite, Uber, they make a little money. But in these people's mind, you ain't making money unless you're on a football field, baseball, diamond, basketball court, or you rapping. I'll shoot niggas. I will kill niggas. I'm in the white man's pocket. I do the white man's bidding. I'm Sambo. And then they say, hey, shoot 'em up, Gary. Listen, I will give you $250,000 to put on a dress, and I want you to tell people there's nothing wrong with wearing a dress, and I want you to be my model. Shoot 'em up, Gary. Be like, you'll give me how much? 250 G's? All right, bet. I'm gonna do it. And then the 250,000, he on a video throwing that same 250,000. And then he'd be like, after the video shoot over, hey, make sure y'all pick up every dime. And he'd be watching, making sure they pick it all up. Be like, we do drugs. We shoot niggas. I'm shoot 'em up, Gary. I signed a record deal. I know they ain't gonna pay me for 7 years. They fronted me 80 G's, gave me told me I could rent this Lamborghini for a year, And he clapping half his city. All them girls think he rich. He ain't even got his money yet. And he got, man, shoot 'em up, Gary. That's fire. That's litty. Shoot 'em up, Gary, the dude. And then they be all one by one in their city. Pop, 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 pop. Then the demons come. Who is that? No. I got baptized when I was 3. What is this? I'm not supposed to go to hell. Trying to be like shoot 'em up Gary. And shoot 'em up Gary be in a castle on the hill. He fishing off his back porch in the Pacific Ocean. Telling people, man, I love this view. I don't want to deal with nobody, man. Could you have my assistant give me a double bacon cheeseburger through DoorDash? I don't want to put my name on there, man. They might find me. I'm shooting 'em up Gary, doing this all in this video. Corrupting niggas. Corrupting them. Like, I did 3 concerts. I'm supposed to be getting 75 G's. Where's my money? I shoot 'em up, Gary. Listen, remember that Lamborghini I gave you? Well, that was interest. If you look closely at the contract, I know you're from the projects and everything, but you got to read these contracts, Gary. Be robbing them blind. And he just destroying his people on videos, cutting up dope. This is how you do it. Chick, making sounds. Skr, skr, skr. And they don't want you to say nothing about these dudes. Y'all know me, when I say stuff, I go on my stuff. Like, I saw a video with Keith D practically laughing how Tupac got shot, making jokes. I said, enjoy your Dorito burritos, punk. You'll see the comment on there if he don't delete it. Art of dialogue. These dudes be tripping, man. Man, Tupac wasn't perfect, but should they have done him like that, man? I mean, come on, man. They fought. What did he should have did? I gotta get my ones back in with Tupac. He should have came right back, all his guys, and squared up with him again. Y'all dudes, man, this ain't Russia and the Ukraine. Be like, man, you see that shootout? Why were they shooting? Cause he told them, if I ever see you on the outs, I'm sliding on you. Over what? Because when I was in jail, this dude, he got with my girl. Your girl. Yeah, my girl. Okay. Were you guys married? No, we wasn't married. Were y'all living together? No, I live with my mama, she lived with her mama. Did you go with her? Yeah, I went with her. But we broke up when I went to jail though. And he was out and he got with her. So when I got out, I slid on him. Listen, I'm gonna go for like 5 more. Still got a lot I want to talk about. Do not ever in your life, if you are a man and you're not a boy, you're not a rat, you're not a roach. If you're a man, don't ever fight or shoot over these 304s. She gonna get smashed when you out. She gonna get smashed regardless, man. You go to sleep, she be like, yeah, I'm finna go to bed. I'll talk to you tomorrow. She fully dressed. She put her shoes on. Dude pull up in front of the house. They'll tell you they sleep to go with another dude. That's one of their number one moves. Well, I'm about to go to sleep. No, you not. You about to go suck something. Get fingered. Get hit from the back. Stop it, man. Stop lying. No, good and well. And then the dude will marry you. And y'all marriage ain't gonna work out because you was just living a lie. Well, I only had sex with 3 people. You had sex with 3 people, 3 more people while you was with him. He didn't know because you so sneaky. And your mind is messed all up. Every time he has sex with you, he's competing with them 3 dudes you had sex while you was going with him. Stop marrying these chicks, man. Make them earn it. Be like, yeah, I know that's what you say, but I gotta see. I ain't in no rush. You could break up with, that's cool. I'll just get somebody that's gonna go at my pace. Well, if you don't marry, listen, all you are is a slit. You have a vag, but guess what? She has a vag, 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 she has a vag. And some of theirs might be better than yours, might look better than yours, might smell better than yours. And for all I know, you messing with that dude, didn't they say he had chirpies? These people be out here tripping, man, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, man. We slid on them dudes for what? Because I like Shaquana, and he you know, I don't know. I don't know why I slid on him. This is what they do. They be at school like this. I'm finna show you. This is how stuff gets started. A high school. They be at high school, right? The dude who think he tough. He got all that, you know, he grew up on the block with 10 dudes. They repping the block, right? They all go to the school. He come into class. Man, I ain't worried about none nigga in here. All these niggas sweet. What? I ain't sweet. Nigga, you is sweet. I ain't sweet. Get up, prove it. Then they fight over some dumb stuff. And the fight ain't over. Because the dude he said was sweet won the fight. If I ever catch him, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm airing that nigga out. But he came into class starting it. All y'all niggas in here sweet. They ain't saying nothing to him. It's stuff like that. Y'all be amazed how petty. I told you, man, I work with juveniles, man. I just used to sit at my desk and I used to look at them, just try to figure them out. Like, how can I help these guys? And so as I began to figure them out, each individual, when I be talking to him, I'll be talking to him based on what I know about him. And then, like, when I talk to him as a group, I just be all over the place, trying to hit all of them a little bit. And it's crazy. You be trying to reach the youth, and these staff be crazy, hating on you. Man, he ain't this, he ain't that. You know? Let me get this. I'm going to tell y'all, man, I don't live in like the greatest area, but I'm always ready. You better believe it. So, you know, when you out here, man, you got to be watching. So, anyway, that's how it be little stuff like that, man. Little stuff like don't talk slick to no dude. You be like, oh, what's up, Bookaloo? Man, I'm out here chilling, staying in my own lane, man. I'm being smooth. I'm being grown man out here. You know what grown man is? Leaving people alone, leaving their stuff alone, fighting through your adversities in life like a warrior, not taking it out on no innocent person, leaving their stuff alone like I said. Man, I'm out here grown manning. No drug addictions. You don't need drugs. You're going to make yourself feel good. Grown man. You talking about you grown, but every time you come around, you starting something with somebody. You ain't grown. That sound like elementary to me. Y'all remember in elementary how the big bully kid with the bad home life just used to come to school starting stuff? And then you get cool with him, y'all fight. You get cool with him, you take him home. Your mama give him a plate of fried chicken and pinto beans, and now he feel love, and he ain't on that no more unless somebody mess with you. That's how these dudes be out here, man. Like, I was in the store, I told y'all about this. And the dudes just he kept saying, ain't nobody in the store gonna whoop my A. Man, I grabbed my stuff, I just left. Like, man, I do not got time for this dude. I'll whoop your A. but you're not worth it. What conflict do we have? Like his feet was going east and west. Talking about ain't nobody gonna whoop me. Man, a lot of people will drop you. How you gonna stand up with feet going east and west? I mean, I ain't saying it's not possible. And would he have been saying that if he was alone? No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't have been talking at all. I don't get these dudes, man. Like, why can't they just chill out, man? Why can't they just, it's so many ways you can make money out here. You don't even got to do the criminal stuff. Man, a job working dude that's good with money gonna have practically more than these little dope boys. I remember when I first just stopped running on the block and doing this, doing that. I had a newer car than any of them. Like they was looking at me. I was in a brand new, what year was that? 2002? No, 2000. Conversion van with the chameleon paint, TV in it, fresh carpet, everything. And they was driving like cars that probably wasn't even worth $6,000. I mean, some of them had some nice old schools, fixed up Chevys, Cadillac. My guy had a drop top with back then we used to had a gold rim. He had the triple gold ones, But I had something worth more than any of them. And I was paying for it at first. Till things just start changing. And this is how I know what I'm talking about, man. When you gotta control that hood mentality, You gotta control that hood mentality. Because when you get in the business world, when you get on these jobs and stuff like that, they gonna get on your nerve. Some of the biggest idiots be at these jobs. You gotta know how to either you stack your money up. If it get too bad, you already got your money. You look for another job and try to, stay there until you find another job. Me, I was like, man, let me quit before I kill somebody. That was my mentality like the first 3, 4, 5 years, like just quitting jobs, man. Like the one job I quit to start a business. The business just didn't quite work out as planned. But some of them jobs, like through the years, I be quitting because like people get under your skin and it's like, sometimes you just got to move on. I know a lot of people that done fought at work, fighting, But let me get in this house, man. There's too much activity around me. It's Saturday night. Like, it's too much activity. So I'm going to go ahead and get in this house for their sake. Thanks for watching.